Okay, Joanne, you can go ahead and come in. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. My name is Amanda. I'm going to be your case manager.
Joan.
Alright, Joan. You filled out some paperwork whenever you came in today.
Yes.
Your intake form.
Yes.
Okay. I was just going over it. Everything looks great. Before we get started, we need to go over some paperwork about your rights and also the limits of confidentiality. So I'll go ahead and give this to you. And I'm also going to have a copy out for myself. And as these rights are your client's rights, these are rights that you have, and I want to make sure that you understand them completely, okay? As a client, you have the right to a high standard of care and service, so you deserve the best that we can give you. Also, you have the right to be treated with courtesy, respect, and dignity. And at any time you feel like you're not getting respect, you can always contact our administrator, and I'll give you his phone number, okay? Also, you have the right to be informed of all the services that are provided for you. Anything I can give for you that will help you, I will certainly give it to you. Also, you have the right to review your records by submitting a request for form to our administrator. And like I said, I'll give you all that information before you leave today, okay? And also, you have the right to make suggestions, and you can change your treatment plan at any time. If you feel like your treatment plan isn't directed towards you or you want to fix something, come talk to me and we can fix it, okay? You have the right to discontinue your treatment, or you can transfer your services at any time. Also, you have the right to receive care that's specific to your needs, despite any physical limitations or language barriers. And also, I'm going to give you a copy, and it has our administrator phone number down at the bottom. If you don't mind signing this and dating it, and then I'll sign it, witnessing it. Alright, let me sign this real quick. Okay. So now that we have this, we have the limits to your confidentiality. This sets out when our confidentiality will be broken. And that will happen if a child if you tell me that a child has been physically, sexually, or abused, also have been neglected. And I'm a mandated reporter of the state, so I have to tell them if a child's being abused. Also, if I have to report any information, if you tell me about a vulnerable adult is being abused or neglected, that's adult and also geriatric, and also geriatric. Also, if you tell me that you want to harm yourself or anybody else, I have to report that you want to harm yourself or someone else. Do you understand these limits?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and sign that. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and sign, say that I witnessed it. Alright. Now, Joanne, do you mind, I know you wrote on your form why you're here today. I just want to hear from you. Why are you here today?
My husband was actually just recently killed in an accident at work.
Okay.
And I'm struggling financially. I have 3 children. It's become very hard for me to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I don't want to lose my children or give them up, but I just need help in raising them and overcoming. I mean, this has been a very terrible time for me.
Absolutely. Do you mind me asking how your husband was killed?
He was killed instantly at work. He works in construction, and one of the beams from the structure collapsed and hit him in the head and killed him instantly.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm sure it's been really tough on you and your family.
Very tough.
Now, you said that you had 3 children.
Yes.
How old are they?
One is 9 years old,
Mm-hmm.
Sarah is 5, and Melissa is 2.
How are they handling all of this?
The youngest one is still a little, she doesn't too much understand, but Juan and Sarah, they're a little bit older, so they understand that Daddy is now absent and he's not here.
Yeah.
Explaining to them was quite hard, but they...
Yeah. And I'm sure it's been tough on you having to deal with all of this.
Absolutely.
So how have you been dealing with it?
I'm trying to really wrap myself up with my kids, and
Yeah.
I mean, they are my best memories of my husband, so being able to spend time with them has been, great, but it's ever since that my husband has passed away that the children have kind of, they're not acting the way that they normally act. And
How did they used to act?
I mean, they were active, they were playful, they listened, they were disciplined.
Okay.
But now that their father's not here, it's as if they've lost that discipline. And it's not as if I don't discipline them, it's just they've lost, I don't know, maybe the structure that I can't provide.
So they're more rambunctious, and are they misbehaving at home and school, or just one or the other?
Yes. I actually received a call from Juan's teacher the other day. He had to be put out of class because of a disrespectful teacher had asked him to do something, and he told her no, that he didn't have to do anything that she told him.
Okay.
So,
Very
defiant.
Yeah. Do you have any support out, do you have any family here, any friends?
No, I actually moved here with my husband from Kansas.
Okay.
And so I have family, but they're states away from
Yeah.
where we are right
Yeah,
now.
and I'm sure that's really hard for you,
Absolutely.
not having someone here. Now, do you have anybody from work that's really supportive?
There's coworkers and they're aware of what's going on, but since I've been out of work since my husband's death, still, trying to get things back in order, so.
Now, what did you used to do for a living? Or what do you still do as for a living?
I'm a secretary in a law office.
Okay. Now, is your work really supportive, and everybody have to, take care of your children at school?
Yes, they've actually been very supportive with it. There's been some days where I've ran late dropping them off, or, the recent issue with Juan where I had to leave work to go and handle the situation at the school. They've been very supportive and understanding.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm sure it makes you feel good too that they're so supportive.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you having any other struggles financially or anything?
Yes, financially. My husband, he was the main income in the home, and now since he has passed away, there is a lack of income from him. There is an insurance policy, and we're still waiting for it to be reviewed and distributed, but in the meantime, it's been very, very difficult financially.
So it's been very stressful financially.
Yes.
Having to deal with stuff financially, and then having your children misbehave at school and home. You probably feel like you're spread very thin with dealing with everything.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, I would love to help you. And if you have any suggestions about your treatment plan or anything else, hold on 1 second, my lights just went out. There you go. I'll be more than happy to help. So I think this is gonna wrap it up for today. Do you have any questions for me?
Is there any suggestions you can give me as to where I can get food for my children?
Absolutely. I will look up those resources that I can give that to you, because we're meeting in 3 days, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I have that on my schedule, and if not, I'll call you and we'll figure out something, okay?
Sounds great.
Alright, if you need anything else, please feel free to call me, alright?
Gotcha.
Alright.